Hey y'all, this is my review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 14. Thank you for joining me. It is what, Wednesday? I'm losing track of the days, y'all. This wasn't a great episode at all. I'm not sure if this video is going to be more than 20 minutes. It might if y'all, participate in the chat to keep this, to give me something to work with. But yeah. Anytime I do Married to Medicine first, that means Potomac was trash. Anywho, let's just get into this episode because I need to see the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season finale because that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you mother effing do it. 15 episodes in a row, no notes. That is how you do it. And I'm so sad that this season is coming to an end. Potomac, I'm ready for the reunion right now. But anyway, let's see. All right, so we open. It is day 3 of the Panama trip. The ladies are all having breakfast. It just so happens to be the 4th of July as well. Stacey mentions that it's her first time away from her daughter on a holiday, and she gives like a touching backstory, about meeting her husband, and she's moved to tears just saying that things aren't the same. The ladies, even Giselle, are comforting her in this moment. We then find out the activities are like a boat day, which, is mandatory on these cast trips, as well as dinner later in the evening. Mia takes this time to apologize to Giselle in front of all the ladies, and Giselle receives it, and she accepts her apology, but then we cut to her confessional, and it seems Giselle, she's learned what happens when you completely shut someone out in the group and how it fractures it. So she's willing to be cordial. Now, y'all remember how Giselle was last season, how she just wasn't giving, I want to say, Candace and Wendy any type of day, was pretending they didn't even exist. And then, it just really fractured the group. I mean, I will say, at least for this season, the ladies are all speaking to each other. Now we need to fix the cast members, and we need to actually get women that are affluent, actually have something going on aside from their sexual escapades or the shit that they be lying about, honestly. Let's see. No, sir, she was threatened by her employer. Let's get real. Oh, concerning moving on with Mia or moving on with Wendy? Or both? Let's see. So then, a little later, Wendy takes initiative on reading an update on Kay's lawsuit against Deborah, aka Sesame Street. Since Wendy has, nothing really going on, she's excited to read it to everybody. Incorrectly, by the way, saying that Deborah is countersuing her for $71 million. Actually, it's $7 million, but in any case, do we care? Do we care anymore about this lawsuit? Because I'm not sure at this point. Let me know in the chat. Anyway, Kay says that she really isn't concerned. Like I said, both lawsuits are definitely, in my opinion, are just going to be thrown out. So if Kay isn't concerned, why should I be? Why should we be? Ashley has then asked her opinion, on everything that's going on with Kay's case. And she says that she supports Kay and her priority is building a relationship with her. The ladies then go to get ready. And before that, Giselle takes Ashley to the side just to see if she's doing okay. And Ashley is now in this moment questioning her discernment for people, her bringing up Deborah and then Michael. She also wonders if the incident with her friend caused Kay's husband not to propose to her, which would really crush her. She's giving the situation, I think, too much credit. And if Kim, I'm about to say Kim. If K man really did that, like held off his engagement because of what happened on Potomac, I don't think she should be with him. That's just my opinion. Let's see. When Candace comes back, she's gonna need to keep on being that forgiving. These ratings suck. Not icing people out in general. Okay. We need women on the show who like to get into mess and don't just use the show to try and sell sporadic products or semi-annual YouTube shows. Ooh, all right, for the shade. Let's see. Sesame Street doesn't even have 71K to her name. I believe that. I believe Giselle, was given a nice long series talk about making the whole cast divided and therefore making the show toxic and unwatchable. I have not been able to watch the rest of this season after Karen Jefferson, aka Huger, by way of Slurry County video. I'm sick of Mia and her storyline, as we all are. We don't care about the lawsuit. Kay's storyline focusing on Deb is lame. Excuse me, because Deborah not even on the show. Kay jumped in a fight that had nothing to do with her, and yet she can't jump into this show. Make it make sense. Ooh, Riri is coming in hot with the opinions today. That's actually what one of my friends said about Kay, that she actually jumped into a fight that had nothing to do with her. I was just listening. We can talk about that in the comments if y'all disagree. Let me get some water right quick, y'all. Okay, so the ladies are headed on the sprinter. I actually like the combination, by the way, of Stacey and Giselle. It's just like a little fun pairing, but I'm wondering, why does Jizzy be acting like she don't like to be in Stacey's presence or whatever? Like, I don't think Stacey's annoying at all. I don't know. Like, she be acting weird with Stacey for some reason. So they arrive at the boat, and it's actually a big one this time around. Not that little tugboat they were in when they were in North Carolina. This is like actual mid-luxury, I would say. Some of the ladies are also noticing how reserved Karen has been acting, and I totally agree. Like, something is going on behind the scenes at this point. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, this boat ride, it was kind of boring. Like, I was playing Words with Friends while it was just playing in the background. I actually didn't want to watch this episode twice. Y'all know I watched the first time for my amusement, and then the second time I take my notes. But yeah, it was a pain watching this a second time. Anyway, the ladies are at the table, and Giselle brings up the K, about her trip to Paris and how allegedly it was supposed to be for an engagement. And she just asked her point blank, did the fight she have before it ruin it? And Kay says no, she didn't expect it. Ashley is relieved to hear this, and then Kay goes on to say that once they hit the 3-year mark, then she's going to expect the ring. And she even assigns a date to it as well. February 27th, 2025. So I guess we'll be looking out for that. Excuse me. So then Wendy chimes in saying, if there was a potential agreement on that Paris trip, would you want to know? And apparently Wendy said she was talking to Kay's mom, and maybe she knows something that Kay didn't know. And then I'm just wondering, Wendy, why would you say that to your homegirl in front of everybody? Well, actually, he was supposed to pop the question to you, but ever since that happened, I don't know. I was kind of side-eyeing Wendy when she did that. That was a little messy on her part. The conversation moves on, though, because all the ladies agree that it's going to happen anyway, him proposing to her. We have 106 people in the room. Please make sure you like the video. It helps a ninja out. I'm trying to get up to 16,000 subscribers this year. Slowly but surely. So hit that subscribe button. Tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate. Let's see. Stacy is a sweetheart. Giselle is broken and bitter. I'm assuming that you meant. She can't stand anything that is genuinely happy, upbeat, and positive. She can't relate. Well then. I love how Stacy kept on intentionally bothering Giselle. I think dealing with the pending case, you guilty might play a big part on your mental health. I think I understand what you're saying, but it still might giving me a stroke reading that. This was one of the worst episodes of Housewives ever. I don't know about that because I'm watching Roni. I watched 7 episodes of that and quit. 43 minutes of sexual innuendos and talking about Mia's sex life. Fire the producer in charge of this. Exactly. Didn't Kay say she didn't want to be married on the first season? I'm confused. But Chris, did you peep how Jizzy kind of pushed Stacey away in that hug, but did not push Mia away? Interesting. But yeah, so let's see. Where am I on my notes? So the ladies are now having fun, like on the top of the boat, overlooking the water. And now the conversation is revolving again around Jacqueline and Mia's sexcapades. I don't care. I don't care. It's not intriguing, interesting, or enlightening. Like, I agree with Stacey. Like, can we please move on from this bullshit? So a little later, the sex conversation continues on different people amongst half the group. Like, top or bottom? Why are straight? Does that apply to straight women? Straight women in the chat, are y'all tops or bottoms? Now, I'm assuming, they're kind of gentrifying gay slang, I guess. I don't know, streamlining it. Like, maybe they mean, are you aggressive in the bedroom or are you submissive? Are you a pillow princess or are you going to be a stallion riding him or something like that? Maybe that's what they meant. But anyway, I'm not interested. I'm not. I don't care if Stacey is a top or a bottom. Either way, she's going to be taking dick. Well, probably not from TJ, but from somebody. Please tell us that Wendy will have to discuss at the reunion besides adding herself to everyone's story. Damn, not a lame loser. Way harsh tie. Hi, Chris. Your background in the city skyline is nice. Can people look into your apartment? I sure hope not, because I had some action last night and they will probably be able to see it. Let's see. That's fair. Roni is the only DEI program I want the Republicans to get rid of. Oh my God. We are going to move on. Did we get the mid-season trailer? We did. What else is happening this season that viewers should tune in every week? That's what I want to know. We have 4 more weeks left, I think, of Potomac until the reunion. Absolutely gentrifying gay slang. Lesbonics. If I was in a lesbonics relationship, this would have been a flop for me. Let's see. No, it does apply. It does not apply to us. They meant dom or sub. Either way, I am tired of these women who are over 35 years of age talking about sex. All of them have kids except 2. We know you have sex. Shut up. Who are the ones that don't have kids? Kay? Who's the other one that don't have kids, y'all? Jacqueline has a kid. I think they're all mothers except for Kay. Let's see. All right, well, just making sure before I move on, because look, y'all, I ain't got much to go off of. This was a nothing ass episode. So next is later in the evening. I believe it's like the last dinner of the trip. The ladies are getting ready, and there is a cringe scene between Ashley and Jacqueline. Oh, y'all saying Jossie. Well, she wasn't on the trip, but yes, Jossie. Okay, I knew that. It's just I was talking about the ladies that's on the trip. But yes, they have this cringe scene between Ashley and Jacqueline where they end up kissing. Like, what is this, y'all? Like, what am I watching? When I saw the scene, I'm like, it just seems so awkward, contrived, and weird. Like I can even see if it was a dare. But then, should we kiss? Like they were just acting like two college 19-year-old girls in their dorm room. Like these are grown ass women with children. Like what? And I'm not reviewing this scene. Next. Or, for y'all who've been watching my videos when they were edited, fast forward. So they're all at dinner now, and immediately Ashley couldn't wait to announce that her and Jacqueline shared a kiss. Like it's just all so juvenile. And then when Mia hears this, she's actually jealous for some strange reason. And in the midst of it, like she reveals that she kissed Jacqueline's other lips. And the other is like, "Ooh, what? Huh?" Well, I was like Taylor from Housewives of Beverly Hills. Enough. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Like, it was just so cringe, them talking about this. Why are we talking about this? And so now they're trying to capture Ashley and Jacqueline at the table kissing again. And then some of the ladies, particularly Wendy, she putting out her phone to record it. Like, look at my thumbnail, y'all. That's basically the scene I'm referring to. Wendy pulls out her phone so she can record Jacqueline and Ashley kissing. So then afterwards, Ashley lets the ladies know like she will be doing a drag king show in the future, and all the ladies are invited. I believe it's going to be the next episode. So then after the dinner, the ladies watch the fireworks. Wendy is being annoying, patting herself on the back for this trip. She has done nothing in the past 5 episodes, y'all. Nothing. And I like Wendy. I know y'all like Wendy too. She can do no wrong for some of y'all, but she needs to go. Like, this should be her last season. So it's the next day, final breakfast with the ladies. Production gives us Karen's perspective because she's joining the ladies late. It looks like they were at the table talking for a while. So the ladies are catching her up on what was talked about. Jamal is getting married, Jamal Bryant. Giselle throws her little shade. And then Jacqueline calls her man to let her know that she kissed Mia and Ashley. Okay. That's it. That's what Karen missed, y'all. So before they leave, Mia backtracks on her concern for her children, it looks like. She's going to ATL now instead of going straight back home to see them. And now she's trying to say that she's going to see her oldest son that's living in Atlanta. But y'all know she really wants to go get her back blown out by Ink, who also lives in ATL. Again, like Mia is just always trying to get her story straight. How convenient. You going to ATL, just so happen where Ink is living. Oh, well, I got to catch my son's basketball game. Really? Okay, girl. Okay. So yeah, with that, the ladies do a toast and they get ready to leave. And that is where the episode ends, y'all. That was it. I'm trying to add anything else to this, but that was the episode. This whole thing between Mia and Jacqueline, this fascination with their sex lives, I just don't get it. Like these basic bitches kissing and sharing men, it do not make them interesting or provocative in any way to me. Any way. Whew. So yeah, excuse me, sorry. Just very disappointing this episode. So many things that were wrong with it. Just nothing going on. The Mia and Jacqueline shit, it's overkill at this point. I don't want to see it. And then Karen in this episode, what happened to Karen? Was she on a Valium the entire episode? Like, she was in airplane mode. Didn't even contribute to the conversation. But you know what? I don't even blame her because of what the conversation was throughout the boat ride, throughout the whole damn day, throughout the dinner. I don't care about Jacqueline. Where was Jassy? Jassy, whatever her name is. I would say I would give this episode a 3 out of 10. That would be my rating for this episode. Oh my God, Brooke Ashley's in the chat. Look, Brooke, I know you share my same sentiment. I'm just so mad. Hey, Chris, I was waiting to hear your thoughts on this sorry-ass episode. Yeah, I had to embellish your comment. This sorry-ass fucking episode. I can say fucking one time. Hopefully they won't, give me a yellow dollar sign. I get a Portia and Cordell vibe from Kay and her man. I don't like him. I'm kind of side-eyeing him too. So I'm just going to read y'all comments because I'm done reviewing the episode. The ratings were abysmal, but I did hear, to be fair, that something was going on Sunday night, that there was like a football game that everybody was watching because Married to Medicine had low ratings too. So we'll definitely see this week coming up, like, how the ratings are. Also, Roni, this past episode got higher ratings than Married to Medicine and Potomac. But here's the thing. Andy, he will not let Roni fail at all costs. Like, he will do everything to prevent it from failing, even putting it after Beverly Hills, because he knows Beverly Hills is that girl along with Salt Lake City. But Beverly Hills, they're that girl in the ratings. They did 900K last week, and they're doing 800K this week. And then, the viewership drops off at least over 300,000 viewers, but some people stay for Roni. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna get into rating the cast so far, but let me see what y'all talking about. I bet Mia's son moved the ATL to get away from her circus of chaos. I would agree with that. The man who also kissed Mia and is Ink's friend. They had a foursome. I believe it. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacqueline is pregnant by Ink currently. Wendy literally planned the most boring trip in this show's history. We not just tuning in to watch y'all walk around in muumuus. Not muumuus all day and buy tourist trinkets. The Godiva goddess has melted. Good grief. That girl was assaulted and he acting disappointed and holding marriage over her. That is a good point. Is Mia's oldest son an adult? No, he's 16. Mia should have been a friend of and never anything more. In this world full of predators, does it behoove a mother to leave her kids in different cities? Y'all going ham tonight. We know damn well she wasn't going to no basketball game. Right. Let's see. Chris, can you and Brooke Ashley please review the Salt Lake City finale? That would be amazing. I mean, I'm down for it. I cannot wait tonight. I got my snack ready, my drink. It's going to be in 30 minutes, right? Yeah, I cannot wait. Like, tonight is like, like a playoff game or something. I think the reason why Wendy doesn't work is that if she was real with the girls, they would throw a hissy fit because they can't keep up. This version of Wendy is boring. I don't know about this version, past versions, I don't know. Let's see. They should have taken a note from Basketball Wives. All of those women can sleep with the exact same man. It will not be exciting at all. Child. Now, Greg don't like Kay. He wants a housekeeper and chef. Probably one of the worst Housewives episode, poor Potomac. The Carlos King effect. This is why Bravo shouldn't have listened to his advice of making Mia the future and focus of the show. Child, they weren't listening to Carlos King. They probably have Carlos King picture around Bravo offices, whenever they see this man to avoid him on site. Potomac is never going to thrive when you have Mia, lying Karen, and dishonest Wendy. I noticed Wendy is silent about Peter's prison sentence after her fake business storyline with him. Whew. Potomac's lead-in is dragging down Married to Medicine ratings. I mean, y'all know they want to put the black shows all together on Sunday night. That's the only reason. Because, remember when they were playing hopscotch with Married to Medicine schedule? It was on Thursday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. It's getting serious in these comments. I'm waiting for them to drop George Floyd's name. Oh, man. Let's see. They have a picture of Carlos with a huge red X over it. All right. So let me before we get off here, I'm just going to rate the cast individually. So Karen, it just feels like near the end of the season, like she's in airplane mode right now. I'm not sure because her trial was coming up or something like that. Well, maybe it was just this episode. I think we could keep Karen for another season. It just really sucks that the season is becoming worse as the episodes progress, and then we find out for the reunion that Karen is a no-show. So already we're disappointed by that, because if Karen was going to be on that reunion, it would have been must-see television. And for the people that still like Karen, we wanted some type of accountability on her part. She just had to face the music. Like, put your big girl panties on and face these women who you were trying to be like, oh, well, everything will be seen once the trial comes. Like, my name will be cleared. And the hell it was. But definitely, I'm here for Karen coming back. I don't think she's beyond forgiveness from the fans. Giselle, I mean, I feel like throughout the season, she at least put in some work. She's at least, still doing her producing. She's like getting along. She's playing nice. I feel like the difference is with Mia and the whole Wendy situation. I think that with Mia, she actually was like surprised and gagged by her bringing up her kids in that fashion, because she actually hung out with Mia like when the cameras were down. Like with Wendy, there was no relationship there, so automatically she's going to be like that. And I feel like Giselle was really processing this. Like, is this bitch really coming from my children right now? Because now she's getting the Wendy treatment present day. Like, she already said that Mia is dead to her. I'm pretty sure they don't hang out when the cameras are down. So now I feel like Giselle is pretty much in line with what she did with Wendy. So yeah, I didn't really think there was no difference there in how she treated Mia in regards to Wendy. Just my opinion. Stacey, great addition to the cast, but I just feel like she's just kind of like this right now, where she was just like this when the season started. But now, I still look forward to her confessionals. They're really funny. Definitely keep her for next season. It's just, there's really nothing else going on with her. I'm skipping over Mia and Jacqueline. I talked about those floozies enough. Poor K. Like, why? Like, what is going on? Like, we only have 4 episodes left of the season. Is she going to show up in some fashion? Is she? Because she's just there. She seems like if they made a contest for a fan to be a part of the cast of Potomac, that is what she's acting like. She just doesn't give Housewives energy. I don't know. I wanted to see it for her, but she's letting me down. Wendy, chop. I'm sorry. Like, she has nothing going on right now. She's just being like, she's just observing the group at this point. Maybe something will change by the end of the season, but she has no conflict with anybody. She just includes her commentary, and that's it. Like, if I want to see Wendy's commentary, I would turn on Fox News or whatever place that she's being a guest on. But she's doing it in real time for Potomac. Who else am I missing? Ashley. I mean, she should be a friend of next season. I really don't think she really have much to go off of either. I just feel like the cast is just flailing right now. It's really disappointing to me. And I think that's it. That's everybody. Am I forgetting anybody? No. Yeah. Very disappointing so far this season. It started out with such promise, like the first 6 or 7 episodes, but then it just went downhill and very fast. I like Wendy, and I feel like she's relaxed this season because she's not on the defense this season. Well, she needs to get on offense because it's getting boring. If Kay remained a friend, we could have pretended that she was still that girl. Chris with the bilingual reading. Poor Kay. We should have known this season was not going to be the greatest, because if you go back, watch the trailer, it was only the first half of the season, which was the only good part. True. I wanted to say something. You should know this. What else? Y'all are going to be mad, but Wendy's main storyline has consistently been colorism. Now that Candace is gone, she dropped it, and we see that she doesn't do a thing for the show. Damn, Chelsea. All opinions that I pull up, that is not what, that is not the mind of Chris. I'm just reading y'all's comments and what y'all think. Wendy will have conflict with Karen, but too bad it's coming so late in the season. They're not giving Ashley anything to work with. Ashley used to be real messy. I really miss seasons like 1 through 4 Ashley. I really hate that that's when I gave up on Candace, because she had a valid argument about colorism, but then when given the opportunity, she said nobody on the show was colorist and didn't address it. I hated that she didn't stand on business. That I do agree with that. Y'all love Kay when y'all thought she was team Wendy and Candace and would be coming for Jizzy. Because she's not, y'all have egg on your faces. Oh, I don't know what it is. Everybody is just on 10 tonight in the comments. I get it. We're mad because this episode wasn't shit. But Wendy works best when she's on defense. We have to let the housewives housewife. It's not about them being role models or pillars of their community. Damn. Wow, we almost have 200 people in the chat. Y'all are sounding off tonight. Coming off last season, these opinions still sound better than what I expected folks were boycotting. Kay was cool with Giselle, though, because they had a relationship via Cal. Who? Candace's hands were tied. Were they? Were they? Because she always was speaking her mind on Twitter. Oh, Cal's hairstylist. Okay. Cal is the horrible hairdresser that looks like Jamal, and him could be cousins. Y'all are on one tonight. The only one that needs to go is that sleazy Mia. She is just low class trash. Put Monet Exchange on Potomac. Shit. Somebody got to wake these girls up. Jassy does not need a mention when she running behind that nothing-ass ninja. That's why she became a friend and Kay got the flute. Well, I will say, Jassy got the ring. She got the ring. Everyone loved Kay but gave Nneka nothing. Nneka nothing. She deserved the second season. She got iced out so early. I personally agree that Nneka deserved another season. I personally agree with that, but people did not like Nneka at all for whatever reason. Candace had her own history of bad behavior, but she didn't want to take responsibility for that. She was always willing to point fingers at other people, though. Candace was right about the colorism. She didn't stand up for it because she wanted that check. If she would have waited a season, it would have landed better, and she could have left the show on a high note. Well, all right. I love Stacey. She fits with season 1 through 3, ladies. Fun times. Seasons 1 through 3 of Potomac was good, but I remember there was some controversy in the first 3 seasons. You know, the people that started watching Potomac from season 1 remember. Child, we are not bringing Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Katie back. No, let her heal. She needs to heal. Both senses of the word. Heal. All right, y'all. I mean, y'all are really sounding off, but anything else y'all got to say? Say it in the comments and say that shit with your chests, please. I enjoyed this. Thank y'all for making something out of this nothing ass episode. And with that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next episode.